Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another mediocre YouTube video with yours truly. Today, as you could already tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about periods, or menstruation if you want to not make it sound so gross. So, cue the intro. Like a little disclaimer that you're probably gonna learn more about me in this video than you want to, but that's fine. And if you're a dude and you're watching this, it's not really gonna benefit you, but I mean, if you want to watch it for your significant other or whatever have you, then go ahead. I just want to point out I'm not wearing a white shirt today, I'm wearing brown. But yeah, we're talking about your menstrual cycle. So I have very heavy, very awful, back-breaking, disgusting periods, which is probably TMI. However, if you are like me and your period sucks balls, not literally, but like actually, we're gonna talk about something that it has completely changed my world. So I was the type of girl who's like, oh my god, I'm bleeding so much, this sucks, like I hate this, and I would have to wear tampons all the time. And if that's not enough, shoving a cotton roll up your vag every 3 hours, just kidding, on like day 1 and day 2, I go through a tampon in like an hour, which, like I said, there's a lot of TMI in this video, so just get used to it. I'm talking about it openly. However, I would go through a tampon in like an hour. I'm like, oh my god, this is disgusting. I'm in the military. I don't have the leisure of like going to the bathroom every hour on the hour and like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. And if I bleed through my freaking uniform, like I only got one other one. So gotta make it work for the day. I don't know. And then at night, you wear the big bulky pads that everybody hates. Now, the only reason I have these is because they're extra. I don't use them anymore though. So I am going to show you a little contraption that can make you say goodbye to your pads and your tampons. Oh, my burn's getting better, by the way. Just thought I'd update you guys on this. Anyway, we're saying goodbye to tampons and pads. They're not good for your body. There's a lot of things in them, unless you're doing like the all natural ones, but let's be honest, those are expensive. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to order my tampons online and pay way too much money, get them shipped, and then have to pick them up through the mail. And I mean, maybe it's different if it's getting shipped to your door, but like I go through general mail because I'm in the military and everybody's gonna be looking at my shit like, she ordered tampons in the mail. Interesting, interesting. Like, that's not for me. And I don't want to spend a ton of money for something that I cannot help. It comes every month unless you're pregnant, and then you got, well, depending on how you look at it, you have a bigger issue, I suppose. Yeah. So it's inevitable, it's coming, it's gonna happen unless you're on some crazy form of birth control where you don't get your period every month. And there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm an all natural kind of girl. I track ovulation through my app and through my temperature. Like, I don't use any form of contraceptives aside from condoms. Anyway, whatever. Today we are going to talk about something that has changed my period. And I'm very excited to share this with you because it has eliminated almost all of my cramps. I don't have to worry about changing it. I change it every 12 hours. And it cannot lead to toxic shock syndrome, so I don't have to worry about it. And we'll talk about the downfalls of it, because there's maybe 1 or 2 things that I wish I could change about this product, but I can't. But it has completely changed my period. I don't have cramps. I don't have to deal with like the anxiety of bleeding through. I don't have to deal with the hassle of carrying a bunch of extra stuff in my purse and trying to conceal a tampon, taking it from my purse to like try to like shove it down my shirt, shove it up my sleeve. Like, let's be honest, we've all done it and it's just uncomfortable. I don't have to worry about any of that. And I'm very excited to share this with you guys, and I really hope that you guys go out and try it. and I'm gonna go into pretty gruesome detail about this product, but it has really changed the period game for me, and I really want to share it with you guys because I hope that you'll try it out and it'll change your periods and make you a little less miserable for that time of the month. Talking about is SoftDisk. There's like many things like this, like there's the Flex. The only thing with the Flex is you have to order that online. So I've tried the Flex. The Flex works very well. It's the same exact product as this, only this you can buy in the store. You can buy it at Harris Teeter, Target, Walmart. It's right in the period section. You can find it by like the pads and tampons and stuff. And it's called SoftDisk. I'll attempt to insert a picture of what the box looks like here because I threw the box away, unfortunately. So hopefully I'll have a picture there if I can figure it out, possibly. But it is a disc. I'll show you. It comes like this, pre-packaged, and you can open it up. And it looks like this. So you push it out. Yes, looking at it from this angle, it's very intimidating. Trust me, I know, because I was doing the same thing you're doing. I'm like, that is big. Like, it's big, okay? Don't get me wrong. However, how you insert it, you just kind of pinch it like this. So it's literally no bigger than a tampon. It's smaller than a tampon, actually. You squeeze it, and it's about smaller than your finger, honestly. And you insert it into your vagina, and then you clip it underneath your pubic bone. This is a really bad demonstration, but I'm just trying to give you the gist of things. You slide your finger, yes, you're gonna insert your finger into your vagina. Ew, gross, blood, get over it. Get the fuck over it. You slide your finger into your vagina and you clip it onto your pubic bone. You're only sticking your finger in your vagina to like your first knuckle, which seems disgusting, and trust me, it is. But upon insertion of this, you don't really get like bloody, nasty hands. And make sure you wash your hands before you put this in there. I'm gonna put that in there too. Like, it's kind of a hassle to wash your hands before you go to the bathroom and then wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, but you're gonna wash your hands after anyway, and you're sticking your finger inside of yourself, so you should wash your hands prior. So, whatever. But this little disc sits right at your cervix, and it collects the blood in this little bag. And you're probably thinking, I bleed so much on my period, this tiny ass little bag is not gonna hold my blood, because I was thinking the same exact thing. But the truth is, even on my heaviest days, I will bleed and it'll probably go up to like there, if that. And those are my days where I feel like I'm bleeding the Nile, okay? And it doesn't even, I've never ever had this fill up all the way or even close to all the way. And the best part about this is it doesn't leak. You throw it up there, forget about it for 12 hours. It has no artificial anything in it. It's body safe plastic, so it doesn't cause cramps. You put it up there, you can't feel it at all. Like maybe when you first put it in and you stand up, like kind of like a tampon. You put your tampon in there first and you're like, okay, let me just like wiggle around a little bit, and then you get it in that spot where you're just like, oh, I can't feel it anymore. Same with this. And you just wear it for 12 hours and take it out. Like as soon as you wake up in the morning, pop it in. You can shower with it. You can go to the bathroom with it. I was skeptical about, like, as TMI as this sounds, like urinating and stuff. You don't have to worry about the nasty string and all of that jazz. You can't even feel it in there. When you do urinate though, a little bit of blood will come out as you're urinating, which it's not that big of a deal. You can, when you wipe, you won't see blood. And if you're really self-conscious about it, you can kind of stick your fingers up there and make sure it's in the right spot. But I've even had a bowel movement with one of these in, and the bearing down, you would be afraid of like pushing it out, kind of like a tampon. But it stays right where it's supposed to until you take it out. And how you take it out is you put your finger up there, you clip it underneath this little thing, and you just pull, and once it gets out of your vagina a little bit, you grab it with your thumb, pull it straight out, the blood will be collected in there. Yes, your middle finger or whatever finger you decide to use is gonna be a little bit bloody. Dump the blood into the toilet, wrap it up, throw it away. They're completely disposable, so it's not one of those things where you like have to wash it in the sink and it gets all awkward when you're trying to use a public restroom, you know? But yeah, this, as stupid as this sounds, this has changed the period game for me. I can work out in it. I can go a full 12 hours and not worry about it. I don't have nearly as bad of cramps as I used to. I would have cramps that I would be doubled over in pain, crying because they hurt so bad. I don't have cramps like that with these. And I've tested it, and it is this, because I used this for 2 cycles, and I didn't have, like, maybe the first day I had like a little bit of cramps on the first cycle that I tried it. My second cycle, no cramps at all. Then my last cycle that I just had, I went back to using tampons because I had extra ones and I was just like, oh, whatever. Don't want to waste them, so I might as well use them. And I used them and I started getting really bad cramps again. So I think this contributes a lot to the fact of not like helping with the cramp situation, for me at least. Everybody's body's different. And the best part about this is it's $14 for a box. It's, oh, actually no. Last time I bought it at Harris Teeter, it was $10.79 or something like that. But for a box, and there's 14 in there. That's 2 cycles, assuming that you have a 7-day period, because you're using about 1 a day, maybe 2. Well, yeah, I guess you're using 2 a day because you put 1 in first thing in the morning and then take it out and put 1 in for bed. So, I mean, yeah, but 12 hours of wear reduces cramps, cheap alternative thing other than tampons, completely leak proof. Like, your first couple times wearing it, you might have a little bit of issues with leakage, but that's only because maybe you're not inserting it correctly, or maybe you inserted it but you didn't push it all the way up because you were weird about sticking your fingers inside of yourself and you just didn't put it in the right spot. Like, that's completely normal. But once you get used to it, you don't leak at all. You can run 5Ks, done that. You can have sex with this in. I have not tested that theory, but that's a claim for it, and the mess-free period sex. So if you guys want to try it, and drop a comment down below on if it works. I'll let you guys try that out, just so I don't, you know, have to deal with that. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to have sex. I've squatted in it, I've deadlifted in it, I've worked out in it, I've ran 5Ks in it, I've done military duties in it. Like, I live a normal life and my period doesn't stop me anymore because of this little discovery. And I wanted to share it with all of you, as TMI as this video was. Now you know what I put in my vagina when the time comes. But yeah, it was a game changer. I appreciate this a lot. This is good. I will drop a link in the description box if you want to order them on Amazon. If you're like me and you don't like ordering that kind of thing online, you can find them at Walmart, Target, Harris Teeter. I haven't checked up in New York. I know a lot of my subscribers are from New York, obviously my hometown, but I haven't checked to see if they have them up there. But if one of you wants to check and let me know down in the comments, that'd be great. But yeah, SoftDisk. Great little period contraption. And this stuff is pretty strong too. Like, it's pretty, it kind of reminds me of like a condom, as weird as that sounds. But yeah, you don't really have to, and it's like braided. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the plastic on it's like braided, which helps with it being leak proof. Okay, I'm going on a tangent now, talking too much about it. But yeah, so if you guys want to try a better alternative than tampons and pads, go get yourself a SoftDisk. Link in the description if you want to buy them off Amazon. If not, like, go to the store, try it one time. It's not going to hurt anything. The most that it might do is you might finally discover how your vagina works when you insert your fingers in yourself. Woohoo. I know half of you are doing that shit anyway, you little nasties. So do yourself a favor and eliminate some of the stress of your period. That's my take on that. Thank you again for watching another one of my mediocre YouTube videos, or crindigy videos, if you will. If you haven't seen that, it's in my Q&A. A subscriber decided to tell me to stop making videos because I'm cringy, whatever. It was funny. But yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Like this video if you think I'm weird. Excuse me. Oh, it tastes like Alfredo. Like this video if you hate your period. There's one. Like this video if you're a dude and you thought this video was disgusting. Like this video if you're sick of me giving you a bunch of reasons to like my videos. Like this video if you are already subscribed, and like this video if you don't plan on subscribing because you're a hater. And if you're not subscribed, you probably should, because I make videos and I'm kind of cool. We could be friends, or you could just like play my YouTube videos and make fun of me with your friends. Like, that's cool. That's fine. As long as you're subscribed, I don't give a shit. So, subscribe button down there somewhere. Hit it. Okay, bye guys.